Well, hello friends and neighbors, and thank you for joining me today. It is Friday, February 14th, 2025. It is Valentine's Day, y'all. I'm your host, Lenny Hernandez, and we've got some stories and happenings from our Aero communities that you are absolutely going to love. On today's show, we'll explore Super Bowl parties that scored huge with our residents, employees and communities working in unison on a Palentine's project, another great story from home by an Aero resident. We'll check out an Italian-themed Sunday brunch, and finally, we are going to learn all about Aero's most recent victories at the Aspect Awards. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Enough talk about the show, though. It's time to show you the show. So welcome to Aero Nicely News. Yeah. Well, for some, the Super Bowl is an important football game. For others, it's an excuse to have a party. And for many, it's both. That's the category that Aero communities found themselves in this last weekend. Yes, Aero communities love an exciting game of football, but they equally love throwing a big, beautiful bash. And what better time to enjoy both than, of course, Super Bowl Sunday. Residents at many of the Aero communities gathered around the big screens and big tables filled with delicious snacks last Sunday evening to watch the big game and enjoy each other's company. Now, it was especially intense in our Kansas City communities as they were hoping to see a three-peat from their Chiefs. However, that was not to be. The Philadelphia Eagles may have dashed their hopes for the Lombardi this year, but they sure as heck didn't ruin all of our fun. We hope that you all enjoyed a wonderful Super Bowl weekend and enjoyed every second of the game, and of course, enjoyed your time with your loved ones. Next up, we've got another wonderful story from home, written by Everett and read by our very own Charlie Johnson.
Hello, friends. I'm good old Charlie, and welcome to Stories from Home. Everett Graffio, a resident at the Parkway Senior Living in Blue Springs, Missouri, shares another of his poems with us today. This one's entitled Early Morning Reflections. Living in New Age retirement security, while questions of meaning continue. Is this all there is? Does the distant horizon remain? Where is the burning desire to travel the immensity of space? What has happened to curiosity? Are we only passing on in our living? Is all there is memory, and we are losing it? Where to from here? The V-flight of geese wing their way south. Tethered wings strain to be free. The river waits for paddle's stroke to partner to dip and swing. Stands of wheat again to be crossed beckoned in the breeze of grassy plains. Shores of sand underfoot, the scent of salt air, longing quickens the senses lying dormant. Orion's belt lifts eyes heavenward, but night sky's beauty is obliterated in light. Yet I see farther in the dark than in the light. In the darkness I see millennials of light. Past becomes present for living life today. Years of meaning and purposeful living are not for naught, nor abandoned, but create a trail of galactic light unveiled by oxygen's earthly presence. I lay in bed touching the love of my life. I go to sleep in peace, worry-free. I dream of tomorrow in news of the day. In the holy of holies, I paint the world I see. I walk morning, afternoon, and night with two who fill life with such delight. Is there more? I ask. Our world is as big as we make it. Squander not the time we have. Enrich our days with thoughtful care, offering words of hope and gratitude, living life in deeds of kindness and love, being present to those who experience loss, living in the silence and darkness of grief, being a joyous reality of aging to little ones, its pain, its shakiness, its laughter, its memories, its yet-to-do list, its till death do us part commitments, its arthritic twist and stumbling dances, its lapses, frailties, its strengths, its adaptions. The question, is that all there is? The answer is in me. I hope all will be able to see. Zoom life is here to stay. Staying connected is the only way. Oh, Everett, you always put a great twist on your poems. I certainly appreciate you sharing yet another one. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, this is good old Charlie reminding you to be safe, be kind, and be respectful to one another. Take care.
Well, thank you so much for your submission, Everett, and we are putting out the call once again for more submissions by you, Aero residents. We would love to feature your writing on stories from home, so get those to your resident services director pronto. If you've got one, we want to hear it. We want to see it. We want to read it. That is right. So send it our way. Valentine's Day is, well, today. And for some, it can be a lonely holiday. Such is the case for a lot of soldiers deployed away from home who may not have a special person back home to call their sweetheart. Well, and that is where Aero communities are stepping in to help. No, we're not sending pinups or anything like that. Aero communities are helping by making Palentine's bags for single service people. These beautiful hand-decorated Palentine's bags are going to be sent to the USO to be filled with treats and delivered to the military personnel in far-off lands. More than a dozen Aero communities participated in this endeavor, and they made 650 Palentines, and we know that it is going to make a huge difference, making sure that there's just a little less loneliness in the world. And speaking of feeling a little less lonely, love was in the air as Aero communities held That's Amoré Italian brunches on Sunday, February 9th. These delicious meals feature delectable Italian cuisine like delicious pizza and pasta, cannolis, raviolis, biscotti, tiramisu, and so much more. Residents and guests enjoyed the incredible dishes, romantic decorations, gorgeous and fragrant flowers, and the love of their fellow patrons. The moon must have been hitting eyes like big pizza pies, because if that ain't amore, I don't know what is. Everyone enjoyed their pasto and had a bel momento at Aero's That's Amoré brunches. And our final story of the day is all about Aero's Senior Living taking home some well-deserved accolades from the Aspect Awards. The Aspect Marketing and Advertising Awards is a yearly competition and marketing event that showcases innovative and dynamic marketing and advertising campaigns. Well, Aero is proud to have brought home several awards in years past, and this year, that trend has continued, because we are proud to announce that Aero has won the following awards in the senior housing and senior living provider categories. Here we go. Second place in the new brand launch for the Crestone Senior Living. First place in audio radio podcast campaign for Office Hours with Aero, hosted on LinkedIn. First place in video or TV campaign for our documentary, Love Struck. First place for print, direct mail, and billboard campaign for Cambridge Senior Living. And first place in social media campaign for Aero's partnership with Silvert's Adaptive Clothing. Well, guys, you can get more details and see some more of the other winners by going to aspectawards.com. Now, we are so proud of everyone who worked on all of these campaigns and initiatives, because we want to make sure here that you all get the huge recognition and round of applause you deserve. We know that our marketing team is amazing and talented and attractive and smart and quick-witted and charming, and they can bench press like 4,000 pounds each, and they're just going lightweight, lightweight. But it's also very nice to get some official recognition, so thank you to the Aspect Awards, and thank you to all of you out there as well. I mean, we couldn't win anything without your support, from sharing your love stories to modeling fabulous clothes to tuning in on LinkedIn or just even selecting one of our communities. We again want to thank you for your engagement because it means the world to us. So thank you all. Well, that looks like that we've used up all of our fun stories that I brought with me today, so I hope that you all enjoyed them as much as I did bringing them to you all. Don't worry though, we'll be back in 7 short days with a fresh crop of wonderful news stories, so be sure to come on back next week. Well, until then, for Aero Nicely News, I'm Lenny Hernandez. Have a wonderful weekend, an even better week, and we will see you all next Friday. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our show. Bye, y'all. Bye. Until next time. Bye. Until next time. Bye, 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 bye. Ooh, it's almost time for me to get out my tap shoes. We'll see you next Friday.